way you're bathed in light reminds me of that night God led me down into your rose garden of trust, and I was swept away with nothing left to say. Some helpless fool, yet I was lost in the swarm of peace. You're all I need to find. So when the time is right, come to me, sweetly, come to me, come to me. Marissa, sorry to say it, but you owe me $5. Contrary to that opening skit, whatever you want to call that, I'm making this video for a specific purpose, and quite honestly, that song, I have to put the lyrics in the description below, because you may not have understood what I said, but that song is actually fitting the theme that I'm trying to explore in this video, and that is, how do you guys, and I do mean guys, girls too, but mainly just the gentleman audience that I'm targeting right now, how do you feel about romance, anime, and manga? I asked this because one of my friends, I'm not going to say his name, but one of my friends, me and him, we just kind of swap information with each other when it comes to new anime and manga. He'll find something new, he'll watch it, then he'll let me know, and then, you know, vice versa. That's genuinely how things go down. But today it happened. He called me and asked me about had I seen anything new, and I was kind of like, yeah, I mean, it's new to him, you know, but you can watch, you know, Zetsu no Tempest, or, you know, you can get into K or B-Tune or something like that, you know, but the one that I recommended today was Guilty Crown, because he hadn't seen it. I've seen it. I've actually made a video saying people should get into that, but I told him about that, and then he asked me, is that what I was watching right now? And I was like, no, I'm watching something else. And then he's like, oh, what you watching? And I was like, well, you wouldn't be into it. He's like, no, just, you know, what you watching, man? You never know. And I was like, well, I'm watching Clannad. And then he was just kind of like, oh. And then, like, without hesitation, he asked me, like, why are you into that romance shit? Like, that's exactly how he said it. He said, why are you into that shit, man? Like, what's the appeal of being into a romance anime or manga? Man, that shit for girls. My response to him was, go fuck it. Nah, my response to him was, I'm into this stuff because I just can't watch something that's to do with fighting all the time. I mean, if you were to only watch basketball, I would just think that your day would be pretty boring or even mundane if you just watch basketball all day. You gotta have a variety of things, you know, and I appreciate a good storyline. You know, one of my favorite authors of all time is Edgar Allan Poe. And a lot of people just think that he wrote just the macabre type of stuff and horror type of thing, but he did detective and science fiction, you know, so I appreciate a great storyline no matter what it's about. And some of these romance, some of them, some of these romance anime and manga have some of the best storylines that I've ever witnessed in my life. And also, because I'm a man, you know, typically we don't do well when it comes to expressing feelings and all that type of stuff. And all the anime that I watch and all the manga that I read that has to do with romance, the main character is nothing like me. I am shy around women, you know, to a certain degree, but never to the effect of, you know, not being able to hold a hand and, well, I'm black so I don't blush, but not being able to, you know, hold her hand and even speak properly when you're around her. That genuinely doesn't happen to me. My nervousness is really more within, you know, she couldn't tell, but on the inside I'm just kind of just reaching for something to say. So because these guys aren't like me, you know, and I myself have a hard time expressing, you know, my feelings and all that, it's good to just see it visually or even read about it, you know, because sometimes I do have the same feelings as these guys, but they're able to say it in a way and display it in a way that I probably never will. And also, as men, again, we typically hold back those type of emotions, and that shit ain't good for us, man. It's really not. It's not good for us to hold back these type of emotions. I'm not ashamed to admit this, but when I saw Air for the first time, Air TV, I actually cried during the last parts of that anime. When I saw Clannad After Story, I was actually moved to tears by parts of that ending. I'm not gonna spoil shit, but I was moved by that type of stuff. I'm not ashamed to admit that. It was sad, it moved me in a way, and a lot of us drop dead at fucking 50 because we try to hold back those tears. They're just letting them out and all that type of shit, man. So when it comes to a romance anime or manga, I typically try to find some that I know which at least make me feel interested in the characters and see a bit of myself in the male character. Because if I cannot see a part of myself, you know, just typically my sheltered emotions, if I can't see that within that character, then I'm not gonna have any interest in the show. So like that was just some of the reasons why, you know, I like shows, manga that have to do with romance. I can even name a few.
There will be tears, I've no doubt. There may be smiles, but a few. When the tears have run out, will be blue.
Out of curiosity, I just want to know, for the guys that will admit it, even for the ladies, what was the first coupling that you saw in an anime or a manga that you were totally supportive of? Mine was Tenchi and Ryoko. I know this video may have seemed completely random, not a place for me, but I had been planning to make this video for a while, so I just decided to do it today since there's no Bleach and Naruto and all that shit. So I decided to do it today just because I was watching some romance anime, so just wanted to see how the how the YouTube community responded to shoujo type of stuff. So thanks for watching this video, man. Comment, rate, subscribe, and all that good stuff, man. And like I said, I'm trying to see if I can get this collaboration trying to put together, so look for that in the upcoming months, if you will. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man. Vash Stampede signing out, man. Thanks for watching this video.